Proton may be a manufacturer you've never heard of before, but they've been around for a while now. They got their start way back in 1983 selling rebadged Mitsubishi cars, but it wasn't until 2000 they engineered and produced their first car. Proton was Malaysia's first automobile manufacturer, and their main markets are Malaysia, the UK, Australia and Singapore, along with a handful of smaller markets. The Proton Saga started its life in 1985, designed on the 1983 Mitsubishi Lancer platform. Where I'm from, New Zealand, this particular model was called the Mitsubishi Mirage. The Saga is kind of a people's car, although not reaching anywhere near the numbers of the VW Beetle. It is still consistently sold well and holds a special place in many people's hearts. Although I was eager to drive a first generation Saga, our rental car was a second generation model. From the outset, it was obvious this particular model had had a hard life. Interior wise, it seems quite basic. There weren't any SRS or airbag symbols visible, so I assume it wasn't equipped with any. It's well worn inside, a few suspicious stains on the seat. I found this interesting, but it makes perfect sense. It doesn't have a heater, it's got cold and colder. It's also got your other options for fan, etc. Here it's got your speedometer and tachometer, which is almost impossible to read during the day. Turning on the lights, even during the day, really helps. It's basically all a hard plastic interior. There's no auto wind on the windows even for the driver. It's all manual. When you turn the car on, you go from, accessories to ignition. And there's a very long delay. I'll see if you can understand that right now. Oh, it even stalled. Our rental car was also missing this trim panel on the back. I've noticed a lot of Sagas driving around with the same trim missing, so I guess it's just a common fault. Look at the factory overspray on the lights though. It comes equipped with some more premium options, like these reverse sensors, but they're very crude reverse sensors. All that happens is that when you reverse, there is a series of beeps, and they become more solid as you get closer to an object, but sometimes it stops detecting the object. Unlike other parking sensors, there's no visual feedback, so you just have to listen to the beeps and hope they are correct and you don't hit whatever is behind you. This Saga kind of feels like a race car to drive. Not that it's fast, but rather it's rough, loud, and you feel very connected to the road and the driving experience. Ergo, it's a little difficult to drive. I don't think that this was a purposeful move. It's kind of loud and uncomfortable. From a cold start, it smokes and runs on about 3 cylinders for maybe 5 minutes. Well, the Proton Saga is a very affordable and popular car. It's very basic, both on the inside and the outside, but it's also very simple. I was pleasantly surprised at the driving experience it offered. Driving to me is all about the feeling the car gives you in your heart, and the Saga reminds me a lot of the cars I drove when I was younger. It takes me back to those long summer days driving the gravel roads of the plains where I grew up. Would I buy a Proton Saga if the opportunity arose? Probably. Would I daily drive one? Absolutely.